Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Mike the Muppet Modeler here, and before we get going I'd like to say a massive thank you to all my subscribers, new and existing. Thank you very much for all the comments, all the likes. It's absolutely unbelievable. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank everybody who's left a message of condolence or kind messages. It's unbelievable. Thank you. I didn't post a video for anyone to feel sorry for me or anything else. I just wanted to let everyone know that if I didn't upload anything for a while, exactly why. But here we go, we're back at the bench, and this has just arrived via the postie man, so hopefully it's what I think it is, and not something that my other half has ordered on Shein or something, because I think she has a bit of a Shein addiction, to be honest, which isn't a good thing. But let's have a look. If it is what I think it is, then I am quite excited, and I might even be making this as my next build rather than the 1/16 Panther that I was thinking about doing. So there we go. Put that in my pocket for now. Go in the bin in a minute. This is a kit that I've never built. I haven't built one of these kits before, but I saw it, and as it has figures with it as well, I thought I quite like the look of that. So here we go. It is the ICM Spitfire Mark IX with 6 crew, pilots and ground crew. It's model kit number 48801. It's 1/48 scale. There's the pic on the box. Got the same picture on the end that way. Just some writing on there. Picture on the other end, and I think that's just the one set of markings. So I thought, well, let's have a look. Let's get into the box. I've got this kit on eBay. I think it was just over £15 in Great British pounds, that is. Probably about 20 something dollars if you're in the States. Did I? Yeah, I did. I did cut all the tape. Oh, there we go. Then the box is well packaged, very well boxed up. Very nice. Got one sprue, even got a little dog. There's what looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 sprues for the actual plane itself, 1 sprue for the crew, and other bits and pieces obviously, and then you get the instructions and whatnot. So we'll have a look. first. Where am I going to put this box? Let's put it up there. Right, so I'll bring you in a little bit more if I can. There we go. The packaging, the bag is even the bag that it's in is feels quite thick, good sturdy plastic. Obviously it's resealable as well. A little bit of flash, but nothing too major by the looks of it. Can't see any ejector pin marks. Here, this part up here, you've got the pilot's head, parachute, it's 2 legs, 2 arms and the body. The dog, it's got good detail on the fur. Someone's having fun with a bit of music outside. Don't know what this piece is, can't figure that out at the moment. You've got a body there. I think it might be a cloak or a cape or something or other. Oxygen bottle or a couple of welding bottles, I would think. And some more framework, jerry cans, 4 halves, and the handles, the handle grips there. Looks like we've got a step ladder. That is some there. I'll see if I can get you the detail on this. It's light. It's really pretty good. I hope this builds as well as it looks, because like I say, I've never built an ICM kit, so I am looking forward to it. And with all this bits, we'll make a nice diorama too. I have to see if they do a hurricane version as well. Alright, now let's take again, like I say, this plastic bag even is really good quality. For the price of the kit, I think it's really good. I will take these pieces out just to show you. There's the clear parts, really nice. Done really nicely, can't see any scratches or blemishes or anything in any way, so that's all really good. Put that to one side. On this sprue, obviously, we have the lower part of the fuselage and the wings. Got the upper part of the wings, which I think we might be able to have the machine gun bays open again, like I did on the P47, so that'll be good. There's some really nice recessed lines and rivet detail on there as well. Hopefully I can show you. Well, I don't know if you can see that too well, but there is some nice details. Not a lot of it, but what is on there is really quite nice. Come back. Still haven't figured out this camera yet, but that's really nice. So that's one sprue. It's a bit bent, the sprue, so hopefully it's meant to be like that for the wing sections. Right, second sprue. We have a couple of bombs or rockets, one of the two. We've got 2 air intakes, different, I think, different wing tips maybe, or horizontal stabilizer tips. That's I think this part's the lower part of the fuselage. But I wouldn't like to say for definite. 2 parts of a radiator grille there, and 2 parts there for the air intakes. 2 machine guns there. Not a lot of detail on there again. Just some very fine recessed panel lines, but they're there, and what detail there is really, really good. Then we have another one, another sprue. There's the horizontal stabilizers, 2 different vertical stabilizer or rudders. There's a good amount of plastic here for the money, and I think there's going to be quite a bit, a few bits left over, depending on how or what the instructions detail. The box only shows 1 variant, but I don't know if there are more in this kit. But we'll see in a bit when we go through the instructions. Shows a bit of detail there. Like I say, not a lot, but enough. Then we have fuselage. Got 4 propellers, propeller spinner. We've got the engine, so maybe we can have the engine cowls open. Got the exhausts. I think there's going to be quite a bit of good detail in this. 2, 3, 4 there. Don't know what those are. But you got your the top of the manifold and the engine part and whatnot there. So I'm liking this more and more, to be honest. There's a bit of flash on the spinner there. I don't know if you can see that, but obviously nothing too tough to trim off. Doesn't seem to be a lot of flash. Then we've got the other side, the other half of the fuselage, the instrument panel, the rear armour plate, I think, and the back of the chair, back of the seat, 2 more machine guns, pitot tubes, I think, maybe. Obviously you got your undercarriage legs and your wheels, your undercarriage covers, wheel bay covers, oxygen tanks, foot pedals. You got the rear wheel there. This part here, I don't know what that is, but it's got a little bit of flash on it. There's some few other little bits and pieces there. Let's see if I can show you some of the detail. It's pretty good. Pretty good. There's a little bit of flash along the top of the fuselage where the cockpit is there, but we can take care of that. That's not a problem. That's the back of the seat. But wow, hopefully I can do a good job on the build. Should be easy enough, but hopefully. But if I can do a good job on the paintwork, then I'll be very happy. If the wings go on nicely, fit nicely, then I might be able to paint those separately before attaching them to the fuselage. So that'll all be ascertained, right, before or when making. And there's 3 leaflets, ICM colour range leaflet. Going through what's what. We have Spitfire markings with the D-Day stripes and colours. It is just the one. As you can see, it's just the left view, right view, gear up, gear down, gear up, top view and under wing view. That's that. Then we have decals, which there's not a lot of carrier film around them, which is really good. 5 and 5J, there's carrier film in between, so I mean you could separate those and whatnot, but they look pretty good, don't look too bad. Again, I haven't used ICM before, so I don't really know what they're like. And then we've got we have the figures and some work station bits, which I'm looking forward to that. I am looking forward to that. For the amount that's in this kit, I'm really pleased with the price that I paid. That's really good. Like a vice, the ladder, the 2 bottles, oxyacetylene bottles or whatever on the carrier. Really good. I'm really pleased with that. And then you've got the the instructions, which is just a 2-page booklet really. Got your start off with the obviously you got your sprue call outs here. Question mark is optional, so there'll be a few variants I would think. And you start off with the engine and the engine mount and the forward bulkhead, which is here. So that's the first section. Then you've got the internal walls of the cockpit and the cockpit door, which obviously for the Spitfire it folds down. Then you put the two fuselage halves together, and then the actual cockpit interior parts fit into the plane from the underside. But I think I'd rather do it half and half as normal. I might see if I can do that. Different depending on different horizontal stabilizers, depending on which one you want, and the same with the vertical stabilizer as well. Then you've got the different canopy and front glass. Whether you want the top of the engine cowls open or closed would depend on how much of the engine back end is seen, I think. Then you've got your wings going together, and your munitions and your machine guns going in. So, and then underneath there's all, the last section is attaching the undercarriage, the propeller, the air intakes, the lower part of the engine cowl, munitions. Oh, yep. I don't know if you can see that, if that's any good. It's going to be one of those where you've got to mark off what you're doing, I think, because there's quite a bit going on. So anyway, there guys, that's that. And as I said, I'd like to thank you all again for all your kind messages, your kind words. Don't know if I can't even get all this back in the box now. Oh. Needs to be folded over. Well then guys, thank you very much. As I said, thank you very much for all your kind words, your kind comments and your condolences. I really appreciate it, I really do. It's great to know that you've got friends, even though people obviously don't really know you. It's lovely that you get messages like that. It's unbelievable. Thank you very much. And I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.